The Olympics will be 32 people. Technically, it's the easiest competition because the field is smaller. An easier field, but it's a lot more pressure. So I kind of go into it like any other competition. Don't put too much pressure on myself, enjoy myself, and what will be, will be. Hello everybody, I am Miles Chamley-Watson, a 3-time Olympic fencer, 2-time world champion. Born in London, compete for Team USA, and today I'm gonna show you how I work out. I actually didn't find fencing found me. Because I kind of offered as like a punishment actually. Always been an active kid. They used to call me Dennis the Menace. Couldn't really sit still. And then I was like, wait, I can like stab people? Not get into trouble? Like, this is pretty cool. And then this lovely lady named Ellen Grayson was like, you're good at it, Miles. I was like, it's fencing. Like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, you can go to the Olympics. My eyes kind of shut up and I was like, wait. Like, I started to get better in school. That's why I love the gym so much. So I can just kind of lock in and, have fun in here. And it's like my safe haven. So a week of training consists of fencing 4 to 5 times a week. Wednesday is the worst because it's like a lot of drills, which I hate, but it's like you better. Thursday is high intensity fencing and Friday's like more like just full on sparring. It's kind of the day to create and be creative. Gym every day and every day is different. I might do plyometrics, heavy weights, I might do a circuit. Pilates is super tough, but I started doing it like once a week. We kind of always end on hand-eye coordination skills and reaction-based training. Just always have that top of the mind. So let's talk about how I fuel up. I start my day with a lot of liquids. So I take my probiotics, my greens, protein. I normally just have like a banana, some yogurt, and some honey. I don't want to be too heavy. Maybe some brown rice, some protein, veggies, and then it's training, and then it's big dinner. A lot of shakes, but definitely a lot of protein and vegetables. My current fitness goal, I think for me, it's like I want to be able to do what I was doing at 18 when I'm 60. And just like stay mobile and open mind and just staying fit. That's really it. So these are some moves that maybe only fencers specifically will do, but I think they can help you as well. Simple ab roll, right? You think. But we do these where you go all the way out to here, and you hold, and you come up slow. If you're like really good at them, you can take a weight. Put it on your back. Go all the way up, down. Fencing is pretty cool because it's all kind of shapes and sizes. You don't really have like a typical body, right? Like I'm 6'5", 210 pounds. Some guys could be 5'6", 130 pounds, but you kind of have to have like fast reflexes, really explosive and good core. Think ahead of your opponent. It's kind of like the chess and boxing aspect of the sport. That's kind of the basis of what a fencer has, whether you're tall or kind of small. So the next exercise we call is called the lunge explosion. And basically, this is to kind of create that static movement from being still to being explosive, which is 90% of what fencing is. The back leg is also the push-off leg. So we'll do the same thing, but we'll do it this way. And this is our back leg now. So we'll do about 10 to 12 of these on each side. So I've had the same grip, but we break them all the time. So I have like 6 or 7 with me. They're all kind of like perfectly made for me. Like you can name them if you want, if you're weird, I do. So yeah, those are like my babies. So they're like perfectly made for me. These, we call them grippies, okay? And basically it's just grip training because fencing's so grip oriented. So like we use our fingers, but it's important to also like not use too much of your forearm. You'll start at a 5-pound weight and you'll keep your arm as straight as you can, right? And you'll just hold it, 1, and then if you're good, then you 2, 3, 4. That was pretty good. So these are basically just all fingers, right? This is 5 pounds. Then you go up to 10. It's the same thing, right? You have 10-pound weight. Here, shoulder, forearm, fingers, right? And then if you're feeling like a G, so 25 is a flex, okay? So it's heavy. Have it out. And you hold. 3 fingers actually, and you hold it out for up to 10 seconds. And you release. And then you grab 2 fingers, like this, and you hold it out. I think grip strength is good to have in general. Mobility is good for everyone, so Those are grippies. I'm out of breath from just gripping weights. I've got a routine and I do people around me. Started doing yoga now to get myself aligned. Well, a lot of tennis, boxing too, because it's very similar to fencing. So those kind of two sports I play a good amount of just to kind of stay sharp and keep that, mental freeness. Box jumps, right? Which is straight up just hip mobility. People think it's a little bit of legs, but it's also about how you get your hips to pop up, right? Without using any extra movement. So with our hands on our waist actually. So you can't use any more momentum of your hands. So we'll start off here, right? One of those, and then now you can see how much easier it is when you use the momentum of your arms. And once you have these, then we grab a weight, right? And you'll go on your toes, you'll squat, drop the weight, and explode out. Hands on your hips. And then you use your hands, of course. Whatever weight doesn't really make a difference, because it's just a load. On your toes, squat. We do about 6 of those, which is being explosive. It is probably the most important thing. I'm not using any extra signals because if I'm moving, they can see, right? So you want to just always be able to shoot out at any given time. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me in my workout. Kind of glimpse into my world as I prepare for the Olympics this summer. I think the gym is the best place for anybody. I call free therapy. Come in here and do whatever makes you happy.